doing? Right, everything seems to be going. What do I want? I want you, and I want you. Alright, let's get into it. Hi, Dakaina. 3 to 4 hours? It just depends, like, what goes on. I'm waiting for some phone calls to happen in the next couple days. But trying to do a bit longer than an hour. These last streams have been fairly short. That's fine. We should be live, still in about an hour and a half. Trying to do, like, until about 2 o'clock my time, but if something comes up, something comes up. It's 10 AM at the moment. I would recommend playing it. It's a good playthrough. Probably my favorite Pokemon game so far. You don't pay attention for a second and I just go on. A friend of yours keeps telling you about it. I would listen to the friend. You try and lead your shots at the Unown and they just stop. That's all good. Enjoy what you gotta do. Should be here, hopefully. Hi Sam! Welcome to the stream, welcome, welcome. Always good to see the YouTube folks. I don't have you guys on stream at the moment, but hello. I do not know that language. Is that Spanish? No, I don't think it's Spanish. I don't know. We are shiny hunting Unown. I need 25 of the balls. Yeah, I need 25 for the pawns. I have X, Q, and T. And we need all the rest. Right, bye, Spanish person. Thanks for dropping by, but I cannot understand what you're saying. It might also be Italian. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I do. The only Spanish I know is lo siento. It's Italian? Yeah. Those two languages, I just like cannot tell them apart. until like a phrase I recognize comes up. I didn't recognize it until the chow. I'm like, that, I think that's Italian, but I don't know. My cat's behind me being a menace. I can hear him doing stuff. He's playing with the window. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? The only thing I'm really worried about with this hunt is the phasing. Because if it takes me forever to see one, it's not the end of the world. But if it takes me forever to see one, and then it's a phase, I might cry. I only have 3 out of 28, and I have a feeling I'm gonna dupe. I don't want to. I tried to do the method where you just catch them and rest, so you're not resetting the map every time. And I got 5 times over odds doing that. So I switched to this. It's worked to some degree, but not a lot of degrees. I've done so many of those and gotten nothing. Great. So much fun. I have way too much money. I have like 2.5 million. The only outbreaks I'm gonna stop and take a break with, if I see them, Gibble and his friend Sneasel. just because those are hard to get in other games. I really don't want a Masuda for the gender form of those. I think I need the female for both of them, and I have gotten a male of both of them. I might do Gligar as well, but that doesn't seem like a very hard hunt. There are outbreaks all the time in Alabasta and the mountain place. Whatever that is called. I don't remember. Corona Highlands. Yeah, Gligar is everywhere in those, so I might as well just wait until they pop up. But Sneasel is a tad bit rarer. Don't see many Sneasel. As soon as I say that. Right. Any Birdom? Nope. No Birdom. Come on, spawn in. There we go. It's just out of range. So they can only be aggroed within a certain range. Like you see those two on the left, they got the exclamation point, so they would have aggroed. If I was just outside of the range, they didn't. And it just makes life easier to roll away. There we go. Get rid of that. And back to you, Unown. Hopefully. It does help with like doing outbreaks. It does only like 4 or 5 Pokemon that I still need from this game. So I need Unown, Rodon, Gible, Hisuian, Sneasel, Gligar. I think that's it. No, I need Shellos and Gastrodon, the blue ones, the green ones. it. Hi, Callie. Hello, hello, hello. Just gonna talk about that? It's weird. I turned ads off. That is very strange. I apologize for the Taco Bell ad. Oh, I need Bidoof and Bibberel as well. I need Burmy and Wormadam, but I'm not getting them in this game. I need Patrice as well. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's a lot more than I thought. Maybe like 10 to 20. The guy saying something about how chicken burrito would make them a chicken place or some shit. What? That's weird. I've literally never had Taco Bell in my life, so I don't get it. I could get Taco Bell, but I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered. Oh my god, I have Twitch on my phone to like keep track of chat and ads and stuff. Like just in case it's a habit I've put myself into. And like half of your explanation of the thing is broken. It's like a guy saying something about how a blank burrito would make blank place. So them a chicken is blood. Chicken is a slur according to Twitch. The other one, like you can't can rest. Because I did that. I was 5 times over odds and I gave up. I got 2,700 unknowns. Just doing the rest method. Ah, here you are. Yeah, it's not your bad, you know. But yeah, I just went so over odds, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna reset, because then I can get the MMOs as well. Like we just did, for better odds. I have not gotten an MMO shiny yet. I've gotten 2 so far. No. Yeah, I've gotten 2 so far in this hunt, but the first one took 3 weeks. I get it. Yeah, the first one took like 3 weeks. And then the second one took 2 minutes. And Unown just hates me. I am so far over odds. With how many I've seen, that I should have like maybe 10 or 20. Because like doing this method, you see like 400 an hour easily. I think I did like 6 hours of it yesterday. Odds are not in my favour. Katniss Everdeen is disappointed. I'll tell you that. Like, let's have a look at what I've got. I want to see my Pokemon. These are all MMOs. So I've got 33 MMO ones since clearing out. There's some more MMO ones. There's some more MMO ones. Actually, I'm gonna release all these. Yep, you saw God's butt. There's so many fucking Tangrowths. What are you doing? Oh, you can smell the tree? Twitch on the phone is awful. It is not good. You want one? Calorie redeemed tree. Oh. Come here. See if we can get you purring on the mic. Alright, come here. Don't click the thing. Here. Up a bit. If he smells it, he deserves it. I don't know how he smelled it. It was like vacuum sealed. Is that good? Yeah. No more. No more. You wish you had gone. He had some tummy issues because he's allergic to beef. So he was having problems with his dry food and also is allergic to beef. So the only treats I can get him are like dried fish or cat. And I think, yeah, this is just straight like chicken jerky. It does smell like it. God, he fucking loved it. It was his favorite. Like, he would eat it so aggressively. But it was fucking him up. Get him the kangaroo ones Raven used to eat. We can't safely give him red meat because we're not sure what he's allergic to in the beef. So it could just be something he's allergic to. The thing he's allergic to is in all red meat, like you would get with tick bites. Or if he's just allergic to a unique beef protein. So it's just white meat, chicken and fish. You can't have any beef, any pork. Chicken and fish it is, yeah. He can have like a nibble if I'm eating something. But his own treats need to be, or his own food needs to be white meat. Just to make sure we're not destroying his intestines. Oh, you knocked my phone over, dude. Hold on. It's alright, I'll fix it. It does. I am surprised. I thought Nightbot wouldn't work. I am genuinely surprised by that. Normally, like, if I don't stream for like a month, Nightbot just goes, nah, fuck you, I'm out. Might have just been too shy of it. It's your sheer power, Nightbot respects you. Yep, that's definitely it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. Don't eat my hair. He has this weird fascination with eating my hair, and I don't know why. That scared me. Okay. That took way too fucking long. Oh my god. Alright. There's a shiny on there. I need to put that in the hunt box. No cheat. It's creepy. Stop it. There you go. Yeah, I did too. Yeah. I know literally nothing about ZA. I only know it releases in October because Mike told me. Because I let him know that the Gimmickle event was working. But besides that, I know literally nothing. I know nothing that has been revealed. And I would like to keep that way. Like, I don't care if the graphics are shit. I just want it to be a good story. And be fun to shiny hunt in, like this game. I don't know what God's doing. Oh. You know a few things, but still have no clue what the game is about. That sounds about right. That right. I think they will. And the only reason SV didn't have it is because it was mostly done before Legends Arceus released. I'm hoping they kind of like fuse this shiny hunting method with Let's Go's, so it's like permanent sparkles and a shiny noise. How the fuck are you back? I will be back. He's digging a China. What are you doing? Stop. He pooped. I could just hear him like digging in the litter box, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is he digging like that? And he pooped. He wants to be my friend? I don't want it to be my friend. I am good. I think this is the last of it. Yeah, there's no fourth one. Oh, yeah. I was so confused by what that meant. I was like, what do you mean? Why are you trading axes with CA? Yeah, I think they'll do that. Because they're not incentivizing people buying multiple copies to trade. You should be able to get the whole deck on your own. I was gonna say with only one copy of the game, but that's technically not accurate. Because you need, for this one, you need Sword and Shield and a BDSP save file. And you need a Let's Go save file too. But yeah, like you require other games to complete the decks. Which I think is fine. But when it's like you need to trade this Pokemon and there's no alternative, I don't think that should be right. I think there should be an NPC where you can trade Pokemon back and forth if they require trade evos. Fuck trade evos, all my homies don't own Nintendo Switch Online. Yeah, fair. I stopped getting Nintendo Switch Online because I literally just never used it. I paid for it. Okay. I paid for it for like 5 years. And I used it legitimately like a dozen times in that 5 years. It was not worth it. It was 110% not worth it. Like, I paid for Pokemon Home because I kind of have to. But Nintendo Switch Online, yeah, it's not for how I play. Gaz's favorite toy, it's like a little blue Yu-Gi-Oh! And Hello Kitty character. And he like wraps it around and then he's like, I don't want it to be here, so he picks it up in his mouth and it's like the same size as his head. So he's walking around, he's just got this big fucking thing in his mouth, he's just trotting along, happy as can be. It's so cute. What's this thing? You ready? Yes, technically. See there? There it is! He picked it up! He's so cute. can't believe he actually picked it up. I have been trying for months, because he's had that for months. I've been trying for months to get the picture of him carrying it in his mouth, and I never can. He's so camera shy. And then he just fucking does it straight away. He's doing it again. Oh my god. This is a gold mine. I need too many rotoms for me to pass up the outbreaks. I need a base and fans. I need 4 or 5? I don't know. Thank you for the clip, Callie. I hate rotoms. Like, I am most likely just going to get all the rotoms in Scarlet Violet, because you can just do an outbreak and they're easy. He does, right? Because it's so much wider than his face. It's so cute. Alright, we're doing Gligar. Hello? Hello? Hello. How should I say your name? I'm not sure how to approach it. I think I need a male Gligar. Anyway, Wax, it's kind of funny hearing people try it on when you first get in. I can imagine, honestly. A good one is right. I actually didn't want to do that. to defeat it with ice types. Yeah, I can imagine having a name like that and people just being like, I don't know. It didn't help for me, like, in the chat I'm looking at on the computer, it's dark blue and, like dark grey. So it's just like, no colours. It's just too bad. Am I having a stroke? No. What? What the fuck just happened? Why did I only get 4? It's supposed to be 8 to 15, but I only got 4. That's so weird. Dude. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here. I have never had that happen before. That's the first time I've ever seen that. The outbreak was just starting again. Oh my god. Thanks, Ninebot. I didn't die. You're messing up the bed, dude. Go. So he goes over the bed. People die without milk. Oh my god. SMH my head. Buzz? No, thank you. I don't know why the overlay wasn't on the Twitch stream. I just realized. I could see it on the YouTube side, but then I'm looking over at Twitch and I'm like, something's missing. What is missing? Fucking overlay. I don't know why that was off. You're back with your ocean. God must have fucking clicked it off when he was being a menace this morning. Because I checked it all, everything was working fine. I always test the overlays and stuff before I start the stream. And I'm like, yep, everything's working good. And it just wasn't there. It's very rude. I don't even know where he is anymore. He's somewhere. I clicked it, like I clicked the name, and it just goes, oh, do you want to stream together? It's like, no, Twitch, I want to be in the cunt. Like, thank you, but no. Someone in my local area is just blasting some old music, and it's just quiet enough that it's not being picked up through the mic. Like when I'm not talking, it might be when I am talking. And I can like vaguely hear it. I'm like, why? Twitch nuke that motherfucking scammer. I don't know how they're not like IP banned. Like, I feel like they should be. Just nip it in the bud. I highly doubt anyone actually uses those links. So I just don't even see the point. Why do they exist? Buzz. So what I'm doing with Unown, because I am not crazy enough to try and get all 2080 in one sitting. I'm gonna go until I get 10. Or 9. 9 or 10. It depends how I feel at 9. And then we're gonna go to 3 segment to Dunsparce. And we'll get 3 segment to Dunsparce, and then we'll come back and we'll do another 10 or 9. Because this would just take forever if I sat here and did all the fucking Unown back to back. I knew at the last second. Wait, really? I have an outbreak to Dunsparce from Diamond. Oh, Diamond and Pearl. I won from BDSP. I was gonna be like, is it? I haven't tested the BDSP one. What? How can I hate when they do that? I know any Dunsparce the tasty from any of the old games will be 3 segment. It's weird that the Outbreak ones from Diamond and Pearl are always 3 segment. Trade what? I'm pretty sure that's Khalifa. So hello, Khalifa. What are we trying to trade? What's the deal? What's the offer? Watch a video of the guy hunting it through the poker radar and Pearl and something with the hidden IVs. Oh, fair. Diamond and Pearl are honestly like very broken games when it comes to Pokemon ID, so that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I have shiny Pokemon too. I have too many shiny Pokemon. You could say I have all the shiny Pokemon. This is true. I also there it is. I also have a shiny Pachirisu. But I don't have Nintendo Switch Online. You have too many? Yeah, I fucking feel like 1,200 now. I'm gonna see the actual number I've got. It's too fucking many. You were logged on with a separate device? Do you want to log in using... What do you mean? Going through the ultra wormholes? Yeah, that's fair. I did the same thing. I fucked up my moon save file because I caught all legendaries. And then I was like, oh shit, I want to hunt the legendaries. Hello, Drakian. I have 1,165 unique shiny Pokemon. No dudes. It's too many. Too many. Too many. Too many. Yeah, I thought I was gonna get all the legendaries through Dynamax. Like, Dynamax Adventures. I was like, I'll just get them through there. And then... I didn't realize some of them aren't attainable in Dynamax Adventures. And... some other ones are really fucking hard to get in Dynamax Adventures. So I just completely fucked myself. It was not a good idea. No, I can tell you that. Thanks, Kate. That is fair. Thankfully, I don't have a gambling addiction. Thankfully. I enjoy the little dopamine of getting an achievement done. Stop! Stop! Apologize for yelling. Statistically, I have to appear sometimes. Exactly. I use a fork for Gar's food, like his wet food, to stir it up sometimes. And he's trying to dig it out because he fucking loves the fork. I will be back. To like hide the fork that he loves behind his boxes of food. And he's too smart for his own good. He puts one paw on the door handle and the other one he uses to like dig out, like moving the Brita filter, moving the box, and then he can access the fork. And it's like, I hate that he's figured it out, but just, what damn, stop, dude. We're resetting for unknown checks. And if I get outbreaks, there's a couple of outbreaks I can get here. Actually, it might just be Tangrowth and Tangela here. But if there's an outbreak for something that I need, Basculin, that's one. That's a big one. So like Gibble, Basculin, Sneasel, Rotom, Gligar, stuff that I need where it's just like a quick outbreak and there's nothing in the Mylands. I'm just gonna do it. Because why not? I need a fucking... what do I need? You're in here. Yeah, so I've perfected Gibble's Dex Entry because I need that. And I've perfected Sneasels because I need that. Basculin spawns here. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I need a female. I think. Hold on. Actually, I might just be able to get any of them. I haven't actually checked what the gender of the white stripe one I have is. Okay, I do need to hunt for female. The basculin I have is a male. Yeah, the first one I ran into, I failed because I didn't realize they weren't aggressive. Like, basculin's whole thing is it's fucking really aggressive. So I'm like, okay, I will go into the outbreak and they'll get aggro with me and I'll fight them and shit will be fine. First one I went to, shiny straight away, and I'm like, cool, good. And then it instantly fled. Instantly. So I had to get 2 more. Yeah, it's so annoying. I've gotta perfect the deck so I can try and get the female sooner. I'm gonna have a look. I don't want to know baked cheese bake recipe. Why? What are you doing to me, phone? What do I need that I can get from this game? Eevee, if I see an Eevee outbreak. Technically I need a Golbat, but no. I'm not wasting my time doing it in this game when I can just fucking get it in every other game. All the unknowns. Gligar, Hisuian Sneasel. Okay. Oh, fuck. Alright. Yeah. Nothing in that one. Bibarel, Bidoof, Patriasu, East, Shellos, and Gastrodon, Gibble, Finneon, Luminion, Tangrowth, 4 Rodems. Female Basculation, and that's it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Too many unknown. 17. So 17 Pokemon total outside of unknown. That's H. I knew as soon as I started streaming I'd start getting them. Streamer luck and all that. I'm gonna put it in the shiny box. Alright, Callie, enjoy the dinner. I kind of missed that because we got a shiny. I do not need a Hippopotas. I did, but I got it during this hunt. I was replying to someone on Snapchat, and it's like, recommended friends, married and wild. Like, no. I am not interested in a fucking married man. Why would I be? Snapchat is just like really weird. I don't know why it recommends me the people it recommends me. I'm gonna save again. What? What? What's going on? I love when it eats my inputs. Like, I very clearly get down on the controller and it's just like, no, continue expedition. What are you doing, dude? Go! Go! What are you doing? I saved before these because I do not want to fail. Especially. Okay. Bingo. Excuse me? What are you doing? I was drinking my water. We'll see it. Buzz, buzz. Okay. Okay. I didn't realize he was in the camera. Don't need a string anymore. I was just determined to ruin my life. the stream's actually running pretty well, surprisingly. Oh. No, he wants Sneasel. We haven't dropped any frames. We haven't had any lag spike. They're doing pretty well. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem, I know. Squally is always a problem every single time I'm here. Good. Little bit too far away. Maybe behind me spawn in the night, yeah. While I'm here, let's just check to see if it spawns. Because why not? There might be more. I don't know what they are. Violence. Menu look really wants me to spend money with them. Wait, I deleted the menu look app. Why did it just give me a notification? That was weird, honestly. I was just like, yeah, Menulog's trying to, like, give me discounts. And then it just clicked in my head, I don't have Menulog installed. My phone, like, must have re-downloaded it or something. Very, very strange. We're doing the Patricio. You need a female? No, I need a man. Patricio is one of the flea ones. Okay. I'm not flying all the way back. I'll be bothered. Where we go? Now I can actually check the unknowns. See if they are what they're supposed to be. Gar's having a nightmare. It's like stirring. I don't know when the shiny noise and the sparkles happen when it's fog like this. So I try and go in as deep as I can just in case. Like make sure I can physically see all of them beforehand. I'm glad we haven't had any phases. Like, when I was first doing this, I phased on Carnivine 3 times. The first 3 shinies I saw while doing this hunt was Carnivine. And that's not fun. So I am glad that hasn't happened this stream. It hasn't happened in a couple days. But I am prepared for it to happen. And save. Still have not gotten an MMO one, which it feels so weird. Like the odds for it are 1 in 28. I've definitely seen over 128. I definitely have, like 100%. That's an outlaw. gargle his hair all over my desk because of course he did. He loves getting his hair fucking everywhere. Dave. Oh, this is gonna be a alpha one. I could technically permutate the alphas, but I'm not that desperate yet. Because you can't permutate the base one. Because like even like with the stuff that runs away, if you use the it's a sticky glob, that's what it's called. You can throw your Pokemon out and all the sticky globbed Pokemon will fight you. But that doesn't work with Unown. I don't know why. I did try it because I was like, I will just permutate some of these MMOs. It doesn't work. So then I'm like, I could permutate the end of it. Get like an extra 3 or 4 encounters, but I don't think that's worth it. In the time it takes me to see the extra 6 encounters, I can do 4 or 5 resets. It just doesn't seem time efficient unless I wanted like a shelfer, but I don't care. It's gonna sit in home and rot. Like, I genuinely don't care. I don't care if it's just alpha. I want the letters to be shiny. That's all I want. So it's coming up on 12. I might do like another hour. I am starting to get hungry, so it just depends on when I get so hungry that it like is painful. To when I end. But maybe another hour. Nothing. first time I've seen a braviary outbreak. I genuinely think that's the first time I've seen one. That's kind of cool. I'm not gonna do it, but it's cool that it's there. Because that Gabite was a Gibble outbreak. I was like, yeah, we can do it. No, it's Gabite. I have Gabite. I have Garchomp. Might just need Gibble. I had both Gabites and both Garchomps before I even finished the base stat. I think I got like fucking 6 of them in Friend Safari. Trying to get something else. Don't remember what I was trying to get. But I got 6 of them. I threw on my heater this morning and like my sinuses are all dried out. It's not comfy. What is happening? I don't know if the mic picked that up. There's just a really loud, like, banging. I found the Pokemon that were reported. No, not you. This is why we saved. I never noticed that it did that on the Switch 1, but on the Switch 2, it just picks a Pokemon and that is forever what you're gonna LZ to. Just always what you're gonna LZ to. I think that was a V. Hello. will be very chill. Hello. Thank you. That was terrifying. and that's what I say when we come up on an outbreak like that. Because bitches just be running. I think that one despawned. Okay. Think that it's a V? Hold on. Yeah, that's V. Okay, I just had to check. I have a list of what they all look like. Unknown V. We're doing pretty well this stream. We've gotten 3 unknowns. So I have 2 in. I put 2 in home, so we've got 3, so we're at 6. 6 out of 28. There we go. It's a shiny. 6 out of 28. If I do 3 more, then we can take a break and do something else. And that would be, what, there'd be 19 left, so it would one of them would have to be 10, one of them would have to be 9. But I think that's good. It gives us a good break if we get 3 more. I am very glad we have not duped at all. 0 dupage. I just know the further we get, the more likely we are to dupe. I watched someone do this hunt, and she got like 3 Ps in her first like 6 or something like that. And I was like, fuck, I hope I don't get that bad luck. And she was like, I hope I don't. I was gonna say, I could break it into 7s, and then that's 4 hunts, like 4 of these just going straight for Unown. It would be even, but I don't feel like it would be good. I'm not too into that. I'm gonna be honest. Good, no carnivines. I did see the EC Shellos, but those outbreaks are so common. Like, I see them all the time, and they're always in MMOs. So I am not too worried. And I'm pretty sure I can radar them in BDSP. Worst comes to worst. Because I am gonna Masuda the Burmese. Because I can't be bothered doing the tree method. I tried when I came back to Legends Arceus on the Switch 2. It's too long. You get like 8 encounters every half an hour. And that's like Manaphy. And I don't want to do another Manaphy hunt. Like, if people do it, good on them. I don't wanna. I will Masuda it and have fun. And get it done quickly. Because I need 4 other guns. I need Trash and Sandy. So I'll just catch a Trash and a Sandy in this one and then punch him there. I think I need a female for Eminem. I think the male one's evolved into Muffin. And I have Muffin. I have multiple Muffin. Don't need another one. Yeah, so it just, and they're 50-50, so I might end up phasing with Burmy. But I would rather phase on Masuda than on the tree hunt. 100%, I would. But I'm avoiding the hunts like that, like the Flip Baby line, unless I get an outbreak of Gorgeous. I'm ignoring them because ZA might come out with a better way to hunt them. But ZA is not going to have a better way to hunt Unown. It's going to be the same as this, or worse. Oh, oh. We need this. I forgot the outbreak's like right up in the back corner. Hello. I'm just gonna scare him. I saved. Alright. I started throwing the balls and I'm like, huh, to do this. If there's a shiny in there, then I can go in and be a bit more, like, careful with it. But I don't care that much. Not helpful. For being like 1%, I feel a lot of alphas. I think they're 1%. They might not be. They might be higher. Return to the village. Hopefully this one isn't broken. And it gives me the cloak I need. Hopefully. I would just get this in Scarlet Violet, but it's only in Violet. And I genuinely just can't be bothered shiny hunting in my Violet. How do you do this now? So many fucking raids, I'm like, I don't need that many. I'm not evolving you. So much money. love seeing Pokemon that I needed to get shiny when I started the form text, like Gyarados. And I'm like, yeah, I could do that. And I'm like, yeah, I have it. I got that. I got that done. Welcome back. I think we got 2 shinies while you all come on. I think we did. Let's look. Yeah, I think we got the H when I saw it. Like right when you said BRB, and then we got the V a little bit ago. So shiny unknown do exist. We're getting them. Ate my yogurt with granola and got dispersed. Fair enough. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's all your fault. That's fair. But I love Instagram. Yeah. Hi there, Kaina. Welcome back. We got 3. You've gotten 3 so far. We got a G, a H, and a V. Which means 6 total, 22 left to go. Back in my day. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's usually the other way around, Callie. I'll be honest. Usually I end up getting something that's not unknown, but I still need. And today it's all unknown. I'm not getting anything else. You had to shiny hunt for days? I'm gonna be honest with you. The first unknown in this hunt took me 3 weeks. It took 3 weeks. I was like 16 times over odds for an unknown. I don't want to hear it. These little blue fucking letters just evaded me for so long. And then I finally got it. And we're chilling. We're finally back on like normal odds again. I still haven't played Bellatra or Deltarune, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have Bellatra on the PlayStation. I've not played it. Deltarune, I've heard good things. I've not played it. You've only ever gotten 2 shinies, they were both oddish? Well, that is odd-ish. You love Deltarune, Toby Fox is the goat. Yeah, I've heard good things. I've heard good things. Oddish is quite dumb. At least, like, you're halfway to the family. You need two more. What's the worst part? What is it? Tell me. You played Fire Red, okay. I played a fan-made game based off of it. Over 10 years later, I got a shiny Oddish in the exact same place. Over 10 years later, oh my god. What's this? I need to add it to the hunt logs. Unknown S. No, that's D. I can tap. Definitely can. What Pokemon do you hate, Callie? But that catching the same Pokemon in the same place 10 years apart is insane. That is crazy. Neither do I. The one I hate is Sasuke. It's the only Pokemon I really dislike. There are some that annoy me, but Sasuke, I fucking hate Sasuke. It's just, it's dumb. It's so dumb. Fire and Leaf Green did have weird shiny stuff, like Gen 3 in total did have weird shiny odds. For Wild Encounters it was not consistent. But also like some Pokemon you just get a lot of. Like Geodude, your friend that got 5 shiny Geodude. Geodude's like the most common Pokemon in some routes. So it definitely makes sense. Like my first ever shiny Pokemon was a Cresselia. I didn't shiny hunt it, I just got it and I thought that was what it normally looked like. And then it was a Gulpin in Emerald. And then the next shiny I got after that was a Pidgeotto in Let's Go Pikachu Eevee while I was hunting for Ponyta. So sometimes, like, the shinies you get are just so, like, worlds apart. And sometimes you get 5 Geodudes. It's just, it's fully up to that. RNG. Once failed a shiny Geodude because it was in a horde and they all killed each other with Earthquake. Oh no! That's not good. That is, yeah, that's not good. I only ever got one Horde shiny. I think it was Cupchew I got. Never wanted to do it again. Shiny Gyarados? Yeah. I don't know anyone that's gotten a shiny Gyarados. So hard to get. It's like borderline impossible. I don't know how people get it. You still remember because you were leveling up your Delphox in the XY Victory Road? That is very fair. Your PTGD, post-traumatic geodude disorder. You played Crystal as your first? So I played other Pokemon games before this, but this was like my copy where I owned it, I could do whatever I want with it. My first one was Platinum. But I had played Emerald, like I had borrowed Emerald, I had borrowed Fire Red, I had borrowed Crystal, and I had borrowed normal Red. So I had played every game up till that. But the first game where it was mine and I didn't have to worry about losing a save was Platinum. Crystal is alright. I think I played Silver when I borrowed it, so I didn't play Crystal until it was on the 3DS. And it was pretty mid. Not gonna lie. Johto is just so bad for scaling. The first game was either Pearl or Platinum on an R4. Yeah. I had Platinum on a normal thing, and then I had an R4 card with Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum on it. And I'd like go and catch Arceus to trade to my friends and stuff like that. It was funny. Yeah, like I'm not gonna say anyone's wrong for liking Johto, but fuck, it's just not. The Pokemon, if Gen 1 and 2 releases one game, the Johto Pokemon would be forgivable. But most of the Johto Pokemon, it's like, why do you exist? Why are you the spectacle of the generation? Yeah, jump, laugh, snubble, hit one top. And there's just a lot of Pokemon that just didn't do anything. Like Sneasel, Apom, like they were useless till Gen 4. Like the only... Okay, so like the only like Johto Pokemon that are really good are the starters and like the legendaries. Like you've got Skarmory and like Slugma and stuff like that. Yeah, Callie, you said it. They're Gen 2 Pokemon, but they weren't shown until Gen 3. So most people think they are Gen 3 Pokemon. And try Carnivine. Put it in. So here's the unknown hunt, right? Carnivine, Bronzor, Psyduck, Unknown Q, Unknown T, Unknown G, Unknown H, Unknown V, Unknown S, Carnivine. I've almost gotten more Carnivines than I have Unknown in the unknown hunt. Carnivine sex is not perfected. What's messed up, Callie? Thought you were talking about the ones I like from Johto? Yeah, but I like the starters. I like the legendaries. I don't think you can go wrong with them. But there's just so many Gen 2 Pokemon that just should not have been Gen 2. Like, you can't help that, but they should have been tied with Gen 1. You knew they were Gen 2? Yeah, like, it is very possible to know they were Gen 2. But, like, I personally didn't see a Skarmory until a fucking... What's it called? The volcano mountain? Whatever that place is. I hadn't seen a Skarmory till then. Thank you, my fucking God. Just timed out. I just timed out there too. Ace Magago, my Gen 3 remake team because we have a Gen 3 Pokemon. I believe it. BMP, alright. Be back when you're done. I don't know why I went past that camp. Return to the village. Do not need hippopotamus. I do not. just in case. Thanks, Nightbot. I'm probably gonna hit 3 million before I have to stock up on balls and that again. This is kind of insane how much money I have. And I'm sure I could drop fucking $2 million on an extra backpack slot, but I don't need it. I don't need more space. I just need shiny Pokemons. The thing that, going back to like the Gen 2, Gen 3 stuff, I think like the first 3 generations, if you got someone that knew nothing about Pokemon and got them to try and organize it, they would not get it. Gen 3 is more of like the cutesy, animalistic ones. Gen 1 is more of like monsters, and Gen 2 is just normal animals, sort of. So Tyranitar line would be in Gen 1, Deoxys line would be in Gen 1, fucking Pikachu would be in Gen 2. It's not, like, the themes each generation has aren't consistent. And then the further on you go, the more consistent it does get. Like, you look at a Gen 8 Pokemon and you're like, yeah, this is Gen 8. And you look at a Gen 9 and you're like, yeah, this is Gen 9. But you look at, like, Makago and you're like, I don't know. You'll never understand the Gen 6 hate. Gen 6 and Gen 5, they're Pokemon are needed for the same reason. And it's just, the people that don't actually pay attention to the series finally paid attention, and then we're like, oh, I don't like how it's changed. That's it. And it's not valid. Like, Gen 6 has some of the best Pokemon, it also has some of the worst. But the complaints people have about the Pokemon from Gen 5 and 6, there's also Pokemon from Gen 1 that have those same complaints. Like, oh, Flabebe's just a flower. It's like, and Magnemite's just a magnet. Yeah, and also gamers don't like change. They went from the 2D sprites, which, you know, changed every single generation, to 3D, which again was another generation change. Nice. Gamers don't like it. You have a magnet that evolves into magnet. 3 magnets. We have Beldum, that is a Beldum, that evolves into 4 Beldums. Or you have Muck, that is the evolution of a smaller Muck. Welcome back, Dark Hyena. Like, there, in every generation, there are some really, really lazy designs. So, people pick and choose which ones they like and which one they don't. You hate evolutions just to add more? Yeah. Okay, now you've lost me. What? Magneton is literally the same as Dugtrio. At least Beldum changed? Yeah. Beldum is the better example of that trend. But there's one of them in like every single generation. Pretty much. It makes no sense and sounds hypocritical. It does. I'm gonna be honest. Like, you've got Doduo in Gen 1. It evolves and gets an extra head. And that's so much better than Trubbish evolving into a bigger pile of rubbish. Or Vanillite getting more ice cream. No, I need you. I need you to be a girl and shiny at the same time. Please and thank you. Actually, I forgot. These ones don't work the same as MMOs. If I save too close, they break. That happened with Chimchar. I failed the Chimchar reset and it broke. If they don't want to be a girl, oh, that's fine. I'm only asking, I'm not demanding. The shiny is a problem. But if they don't want to be a girl, that's fine. Barely Eevee creeps you out. What do you mean? What's the last one? Oh. Here we go. Early Stadium Eevee? Oh. That's fair. Okay, I've caught all the ones I need to catch for that one. I need to catch 11 without being spotted. Quick attack 35 times, which I can do. Beat it 5 times and evolve 3. That's doable. I'm not going to do that on stream, but that is technically doable. Oh, I got something to the Discord. Oh, yeah, I have not seen that before. I don't like it. No, thank you. Goldengo is a weird one. It feels too forced for the 1000 Pokedex spot. But then when you get past that, it's actually really, really nice Pokemon. Like, I feel like there's too much hype around it that shouldn't be. Like, temporary shinies, like, events and stuff. Like, Meltan, like, they're treating it like a mythical. You can only shiny hunt it during events. Which is bullshit. I'm gonna tell you now. It's complete bullshit. But it is a good Pokemon. I do like the little fella. No, I didn't mean put it in. Don't even put, please. Yeah, it kind of looks like that, dude. Kind of does. I'm not gonna lie. There are definitely Pokemon that are inspired by stuff like that. You don't know how they didn't get sued. It's an inspired design at best, which doesn't break copyright. There are quite a few Pokemon like that, where it's like you can look at them and you can see the resemblance to something else. Like Tyranitar. Tyranitar is Godzilla. You look at Tyranitar and you're like, that is Godzilla. It's got the back spikes, it's got the stature, that is Godzilla. But then it's also super fucking weak to water, so it can't go in the water. And it can't swim. So it's like, it looks like Godzilla, but it's not. It's like the opposite. And then they did I can't remember his fucking name. Frigipaxes. Baxcalibur! Yeah! They did it again. They did Baxcalibur as Godzilla. And it's like, okay, cool. It looks like Godzilla, but it's just... it's not close enough. Like, you can see the inspiration, but that's as far as it goes. And I do like some of those designs. Because you can tell they're done with love, rather than what fucking Pocket Pair did with Palmon, or whatever that game is called. That's fair, Darkina. My favorite inspired design is Gibble. And I wanna see if the chat knows what Gibble is inspired off of. Because it's inspired of something. It's like the furthest away from what it's inspired by, which is really, really funny. Callie, Zummon, and Iron. It's inspired by Gibble. Gibble is heavily inspired by Pac-Man. Because the original design was nothing like what it is now. And they were like, we want it to be more cutesy. And it's literally Pac-Man. It's just a circle with little nubbies. And then it's given fins and a tail. Like, as soon as someone pointed it out to me a couple of years ago, and you can't unsee it once you see it. It's just Pac-Man in not a perfect circle with a fin and a tail. That's Gibble. Like, there's so many designs like that where you can tell it's really inspired. Yeah, that explains the massive fucking map. Like, you can just tell it's inspired by something with love, and you're just like, I don't know what it's inspired by, but I like this. It's why a lot of Gen 1 designs hit so close to home for people, because they're all designed from love from something. Like, all the starters, they're just based off stuff that can be found in a creek. A frog, a turtle, and a salamander. Yeah, low kicks with Power Rangers. Or, no, low kicks isn't Power Rangers. Low kicks is Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider? It's very similar to Power Rangers. But I'm not super familiar with the thing. Because the base form and the shiny are both based off it. Yeah, there's so many. It's like exactly like that. Funny thing is, I love Gibble, I hate Garchomp. Bean. No, I'm kidding. Garchomp is one of my favorite Pokemon. Not my favorite, but it's up there. I do love it. Hello? Hey. I just wanted to see if it was guaranteed. It's gonna give me a second wave. It is. there's a lot of Pokemon designs that are inspired off of stuff. And if you're not really keyed into it, you don't notice it, but you notice how well the designs are. And that's what I love about the series. Like, you look at Lucario, and you're like, that's just a fucking Kung Fu dog. And it's like, no, that's Anubis, my dude. It's something I always love, and finding those connections is really cool. You just don't find Garchomp cool? How dare you? BRB? Alright, Callie. We should be here. You like the concept? The concept is good. Blastoise is actually inspired by Garfield? What? I'm gonna need you to explain that one, Chief. Look at the ears. Those are squirrel ears, my dude. Because it's a squirrel turtle. I said turtle really weird. But yeah, Blastoise and Squirtle and that are squirrels and turtles. That's why they have the weird ears. And they have the big curly tail. Yes. Blastoise is a turtle. SMH my head. There's almost one. My only go for the on that. Blastoise is a turtle. Charizard is a salamander. And Venusaur is a frog. Yeah, all the Gen 1 starters are stuff that you would find in a Greek in Japan. And then it's kind of like if you were playing Gen 1 IRL, you would start in a creek, get your starter, and then wander further away from the thing. Yeah, Charizard is a salamander. It's just what it's based off. Where's our water type Charizard? We do need a proper, like, water type salamander. So it'd be like an axolotl that evolves into a salamander. That would be pretty cool. What are some controversial opinions you got? I have a lot. I have a lot. I think we still have the hot take redeem. Okay, thank you. Oh, that's fucking expensive. I didn't realize it was that expensive. I'll give you one. One that I think is very fair. I reckon, because I'm pretty sure it works the same in America. So you get your license for 5-10 years, and then you have to go renew it. So I think if you go to renew your license, you have to redo the written and the driving test. And then if you fail, you get your license revoked until you can pass. Because there are so many people that are on their blacks that cannot fucking drive. Blacks here is a full license. And yeah, they can't drive. They need to redo the test, and if they fail, no dice. Because I get, like, you'll be driving along, you might miss a stop sign if you don't know the area, and that's fine. But there are areas where it's so obnoxiously obvious there is a stop sign and people still just blow through it. And it will also, like, that would reinforce following the road rules, because you know in 5 years, if you don't know the road rules, you can't re-get your license. And then when people get old and they don't have the reaction time or the speed, or they are forgetting things, they are going to be taken off the road before they cause accidents. Because I have almost been hit by old people so many times, driving or as a pedestrian. So I think we need to be more stringent for that. And you meant for Pokemon? Okay, a Pokemon one. I genuinely think most people that play Pokemon do not know the point of playing Pokemon. Or there are people that play it and stream it, and they make things intentionally harder for themselves, but then complain about it like it's the game's fault. That's all I take. Because, like, the games aren't that hard. And getting the Pokedex done is not that hard. It takes you like 3 hours if you really get to it. But then there are people that want a shiny hunt and they put off completing the dex, and then they complain that completing the dex is so hard. It's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you complaining about right now? You It's fine to suck at Pokemon. That's not the thing I'm talking about. It's the people that complain about Pokemon being hard or whatever, but then don't try and make it easier. Okay? It was way harder in early games. Yeah, it was. Finishing the decks in like gold, silver. I didn't even think about doing that when I played Crystal. Or like completing the national decks in Gen 6. So fucking hard. But yeah, in these new games, like Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, I got that whole decks done for the Shining Charm in 4 hours. But then if I tried to do that same quest in Platinum, I couldn't. Because some of the Pokemon were just so fucking hard to get. Yeah, getting Munchlax in Gen 4 was really annoying. I didn't need that! Haha! I was very worried. I think I checked the unknown, but I'm still gonna go there anyway. Yeah, Regigigas was a fucking pain. But then getting it in BDSP, it's like not that hard. Like as the games go, completing the decks is easier. And people just sit on their ass. They don't try to do it. Oh. I just got a text and it was like, something is due in this many days, and I'm like, I've done that. And I remembered that happens literally every single time. So Pokemon you don't like, but everyone else does. Huh. And this might... It might be a little bit spicy. But Blaziken. I don't like Blaziken. And I've never liked its design. It's useful, so I used it in X and Y when we got that event. But it looks so stupid. It looks like a Digimon. It's one of the first Pokemon that looks like a Digimon. Like Swampert is alright, and I love Sceptile. If Blaziken wasn't as useful as it is, I would have never touched it. Outside of like getting the shiny. But it's one of the most useful Pokemon with a certain ability, so you kind of can't ignore it. But I hate its look. I hate its look so much. Ho-Oh is kind of another one. I feel like it doesn't fit in with what generation is setting up. So you've got the dogs, or the beasts, cats, whatever they are. And they're all very like real animal-like. And then you have Lugia, which is kind of like sort of like a Lovecraftian being. It's like it looks uncanny and it's supposed to. And then you have Ho-Oh, this really pretty bird for no reason. And it's like you're showing the legendaries as these like proper beasts, the uncanny, they're supposed to make you feel weird about them. Like every legendary in Gen 2 should not be there. That's kind of the vibe they go for. And then Ho-Oh doesn't fit that. Like, you've got uncanny, Lovecraftian bird, resurrected dogs, or Eevee, or whatever they are, and then a magical little rainbow bird. Doesn't fit. But if Ho-Oh was a Gen 1 Pokemon and released as a quartet with the other birds, it would have been fine. But it doesn't fit in Gen 2. And for that, I have never liked it. Gardevoir? Gardevoir sat weird with me until Gen 4. When there was the lore drops that humans and Pokemon are closely related. And then it was also like Alakazam and Mr. Mime and stuff that always sat really weird with me. But then it was like, no, wait, humans and Pokemon are really closely related. And then it's like, oh, okay. The humanoid Pokemon makes sense. Lucario is probably my hottest take though, that and Mewtwo. Yeah. I don't see a problem with either of them. They fit the vibe they're going for. Mewtwo is a humanoid clone. Like, it's supposed to look uncanny. It's supposed to look like it doesn't belong because it doesn't. Same thing with Lugia. That's why I like both of their designs. They look like they don't belong, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't belong. And Lucario is literally just Anubis with a furry body instead of a human body. Currently hate that. Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon where they have great designs. I'm not particularly fond of them, but I'm not gonna hate them because they are great designs. Like, for example, I fucking hate the Godfather movies. I can't sit through them. I hate them. Right? I can't. I can't give them the time of day. I've tried. They are not good movies. For me. But I'm not gonna sit here and say they're not masterpieces because they are very good movies. And it's stuff like that. But there are Pokemon where I'm like, objectively, this is a bad design for that generation or for what it's trying to do. He looks like Walmart brand Star Fox. I guess. Like with the design that like Mewtwo and Lugia go for, I think Arceus does really well. Like that uncanny, like, you should not be here. This is not a place for you, yet you are here anyway. Arceus, I think, does that the best. And then obviously, like, Deoxys does that really well too. The Ultra Beasts as well do it really well. And then the Paradox also do that really well. Mewtwo is an Arceus? No, that's not what I said. I'm like comparing the design that those Pokemon are going for. Like, they are Pokemon, but you shouldn't be seeing them. Like Mewtwo. It's a Pokemon. It shouldn't exist. It is an abomination from humankind. That's why it looks so weird. And a lot of like those really basic legendaries kind of look like that too. Like Giratina does not, especially the origin form, looks like it should not exist. Palkia and Dialga look out of place, like they don't look right. And like Groudon and Kyogre as well, they don't look like they should be there. But it's hard looking at designs we've looked at for 20-25 years and going, yeah, that shouldn't exist. Also, Mew is not a legendary. Mew is a mythical. They are different. No, it got confused with like the dubbed anime. So dubbed anime called them legendaries before Gen 5 anime or Gen 4 anime. But in like Japanese media and stuff like that, never been called a legendary. It wasn't reclassified. It's always been a mythical. Always. It's just whoever was translating Pokemon early on didn't get that they were separate categories. Because legendary, like to put it this way, right? This has been the way since Gen 1, Red and Blue. Legendaries are required for Dex completion. Mythicals are not. So you get the first 150, go to Professor Oak, and he's like, congratulations, you finished the Pokédex. Then you get Mew, so you're at 151. And you're like, what the fuck? I finished the Pokédex, but there's another entry. And that's always been the way. They are completely different classifications. But then translation stuff, people didn't get that they were different. Did you use Google AI to get that? Like the first thing that pops up? Because that is never accurate. I'm telling you right now. Because it gets its information, like, especially when you're talking about Pokemon, it's getting its information from Reddit, mostly. Or wikis. Which is all fan stuff. You have Google stuff that tells me something different. But yeah, like a mythical has always been post-release, and it's never required for anything. They've always been banned from competitive. You can't trade them in Pokemon Go. They've always been separate. There are people that are like, once you can get it in a game consistently, that means it's no longer mythical. It's like, no, Deoxys is still mythical even though you can get an unlimited amount of them. That's not how it works. Yeah, it was referred to as that because of the dub. And I had the same problem. Hello. Goodbye. I had the same problem growing up. I didn't know that there was a difference between them, so I was calling mythicals legendaries. Arceus was my favorite legendary for Gen 4. And then I actually like paid attention in the Year of Legends they did, 2018, and it was like not a single mythical was shown in the website they had that had every single legendary Pokemon. And it's like, hold on, why? And then that's when I found out, like, no, the dub was shit. The dub changed a lot. It did, yeah. They assumed American kids couldn't understand certain things, so they just cut it out. So a lot of nuance was just cut out, and it wasn't there. Because American kids are dumb, according to whoever dubbed. And a lot of old anime is like that. Mew isn't as much of the good guy in Japan. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the original version of the movie, Mew was just vibing. It just showed up, went, hey, you're kind of like me. I don't like that. Fuck off. But then they rephrased it in the dub to be like, Mew is coming to save everybody. Isn't that so nice? And it's like, no. No, Mew is like, how dare you? Like, I don't like you. Go away. Because he didn't see Mewtwo and clothes. Yeah, he saw them as, or they. Mew does not have a gender. Mew saw them as problems and was like, nah, I'm getting rid of you. And that happens in, it's why I don't like dubs, because a lot of what I watched dubbed, I have watched subbed, and it's just two completely different stories are being told. And it's like, yeah, okay. I don't like this. I didn't want that. Yeah, no one really messes with it. Yeah, I just have a gripe with people that call every single legendary Pokemon a he. It annoys the shit out of me. Like, I remember watching a tournament, like a VGC tournament, and someone had a Heatran. And they kept calling it a he, and you could very clearly see the Heatran was a girl. Hello, Gibble. Just absolutely annoyed the shit out of me. Like in the anime, I don't think anything has ever come close to touching it. Yeah. Mew just kind of vibes. Celebi is Celebi. You hate Celebi? I mean, that's fair. favorite legendary is Rayquaza. Yeah. That's a good one. Hold on, this mic is nice and shiny, is it? No. Okay. Ooh. Into the village. You are getting sleepy? I'm getting hungry. I need lunch. I'm gonna do this. Check this one, and then I'm gonna call it so I can eat. I'm hungry. It's been hot there. That's fair. That is very fair. I just heard some really weird noises. I think my computer's haunted. Alright, I'm gonna save it there. You work in a warehouse with air or heat? That's fair. That is very fair. Well, thanks everyone for hanging out. Did do a longer stream like I promised. I'm gonna try and do another one tomorrow, hopefully earlier. Hopefully I don't have to buy my internet provider to get the Wi-Fi up and running. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the redeems, the chat, selects, all that fun stuff. I don't know what 110 Fahrenheit is off the top of my head, but that sounds odd. But yeah, thanks for hanging around, and I will see you in the next couple days. Alright, bye guys.